thank you for joining me today on my channel. Do me a favor, grab yourself a cup of coffee, pour yourself some, maybe your hot cocoa or tea or something. Get yourself comfortable. I'd like to chat with you for just a little bit. Again, I want to appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to try to make it quick. This is going to be an update video, if you will, because you might have noticed that there seems to be a lot of changes going on, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it and explain some of it, some of my thoughts behind it, and really because you're a stakeholder, if you will, in this channel, I just want to keep you in the loop. That way, you don't seem like doesn't seem like you're caught off guard, or I don't know, maybe it scares you away or something. So, one of the first things you might notice, I got some stuffed animals on my table here, and this is because I wanted to introduce you to a couple of my new production assistants. As a teacher, I'm very comfortable with being in front of a group of people and public speaking and trying to engage others. I do it every day. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but for the most part, I think I do pretty good. Not a whole lot of my students tend to doze off in my classes. And I consider that a compliment to my ability to keep people engaged and keep things interesting. But I found, since I started this channel, and I've grown a lot, but it is so different trying to talk to a camera than it is to talk to a face. So I've enlisted these guys as help. That way I can put them on top of my camera and put them in other places so I have a face to look at. We'll see if it works. But I just kind of want to give you a little bit of a, I guess what am I thinking? A view into my setup. So that's why they're here. Another thing you might notice, as of today, which today is Thursday, I've changed the title of my channel from Mr. Dyer's Musings to Honorable Outfitters Mr. Dyer's Musings. I've been doing a lot of soul searching and trying to figure out what my goal and vision for this channel is. I love the topics that I bring up. I love finding artifacts and talking about them, showing you all the interesting things that our grandparents, great-grandparents, or great-great-great-grandparents, in the case of the Civil War stuff, used and were familiar with. But someone, and I hope they're still a subscriber, but at one point someone said that I should change the name of my channel to give better insight into what my channel's about. Now that's kind of hard to do because I don't want to nail myself down to a niche like bushcrafting or Civil War reenacting or another era of living history. And I also wanted to have the freedom to expand, which is why it was called Mr. Dyer's Musings to begin with, because it was really just my musings, me sharing what I know, what I like with the world. But that came with a lot of problems. I want this YouTube channel to grow. I want it to reach more people and find more people who are interested in material culture. And having a name like Mr. Dyer's Musings, it just wasn't doing that. I'm getting a lot of people to come on my channel and view it, but not a lot of people stick around. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And I'm going to try to address those too. But I'm hoping that changing my name to Honorable Outfitters, which an outfitter is somebody who provides something for a person or a group of people, usually for a journey or an adventure or something like that. So I'm hoping that people see the term outfitters, that catches their eye, and they may think, goods, materials, things that people use. That's my hope and prayers, and I'm banking on it That's why I started a web page. We'll get to that here in a moment. But I think I'm going to keep it Honorable Outfitters, Mr. Dyer's Musings for quite a while, because that's what people know this channel from. And my videos have all been branded Mr. Dyer's Musings. So that'll stay for a little while. But that's a big change. That leads me to my next thing. I started a web page, and there's so much stuff that I don't have enough time to put in my video and to keep people engaged for a long period of time for the majority of people. I think most people come to see the cool artifact, me manipulate it, and they're happy with that. They don't really care about so much the name of the person who invented it or the company that used it. So I'm going to try to narrow down some of that in. I want to keep it because, I mean, that's my goal, is to try to connect people to history, to get them interested in history and realize cause and effect and how things all relate. And I think it's important to acknowledge those people, their ingenuity, and acknowledge those who came before us who used those items. So I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to get rid of that at all. I put a poll today to see what people thought, and for the most part it seems 50-50. There's not a whole lot of people who responded to it. And so if you see a poll from Honorable Outfitters or Mr. Dyer's Musings, please take just a few moments and answer that for me. That way I can use that information to better this channel and what I do in the future. That gives me a lot of insight. It'll help me at least narrow down one key thing and tweak one thing at a time. So please do that. And on that webpage, I've joined up as an Amazon affiliate. I've also joined up as an affiliate of What Price Glory. Now, for Amazon, I have to sell, I think, 13 items in a month for me to stay on there. So I've got a list on there that's going to go live this upcoming Monday, and it'll have all the different things from all the videos I've done in the past that I would suggest as a purchase item in support or reference to the videos that I've done. And it goes to support the channel. I'm not going to get a whole lot. It's like 4% of whatever the item is sold. It's so minuscule. But it's something I hope they'll help the channel and push us forward. Oh, and What Price Glory? So I know the guy who's responsible for What Price Glory, and I've talked to him, and I found out that there's an affiliate program. And I believe in What Price Glory items. The What Price Glory is phenomenal when it comes to customer service. And it's something that I'm really proud of to be associated with now. And my affiliate links and my What Price Glory affiliate link is below in the description. So if you've been watching some of my stuff, and you're like, that's some really cool stuff, and you want to support What Price Glory, but also help me out, then use that when you order. I'd appreciate it. But I have not had a single problem with anything I purchased from What Price Glory. I love it. And I've ran it through the mill. I constantly wear it when I go do my living history stuff, but also when I do my scouting stuff with my troop. I believe in this stuff so much that I go out on weekend campouts and summer camps and stuff like that, and I never had a problem with it. Not one problem with it. And I think that speaks a lot. When you put it through the tests and you really use the stuff and you're not popping buttons or popping seams, it wears well, it does what it's supposed to do. So please consider that. I'm no longer going to be promoting my videos on Facebook. This goes back to the whole soul searching thing. I've watched a ton of videos recently trying to get better at this whole YouTube thing. Because my channel, I think, has gotten pretty good reviews from people. I think people generally like the stuff that I'm putting out there and posting. But that's not necessarily enough for YouTube to recognize what group of people that they need to match my videos with. And from my research and from my the videos I've watched of professional YouTubers, my understanding is that if you post it on Facebook, which is what I've been doing, I've been promoting it on Facebook, thinking that was going to help me out and give me a better boost. It actually confuses the YouTube algorithm, which means in the long run, it's just hurting my channel. So I'm going to stop promoting on Facebook. And it's a leap of faith for me because I want this channel to grow. I want this channel to grow fairly fast. So what I need from you, if you've liked my videos, if you like this channel, if you like this stuff that I'm showing you, and it's of value to you, it's of use to you, you're learning from it, you have something to talk about the next day, or maybe having a dinner conversation or something, maybe around a campfire you're telling somebody about one of the items I show off, then do me a favor. Please share my videos, share my channel with others who are like-minded, who like the stuff that you and I like. And ask them to subscribe if they'd like it. Speak out for me, if you will. Just say, hey, if you like the channel, please subscribe. Help the guy out. I would sincerely appreciate it. It would help push this channel forward. It would help other people honestly find it because of that algorithm. This is a niche channel. It's not a sketch channel. It's not necessarily even a reenacting channel. It's not a bushcrafting channel. It's not a camping channel. This channel is a niche because we look at artifacts. But we look at artifacts from, well, honestly, from the common man. I'm not showing you stuff that's World War II specifically related and focusing on the war. Same thing with the Civil War. I'm telling you stuff and I'm sharing with you items that just the common average Joe or average Julie used. And from what I've seen, I've tried to search for it. There's not another channel like it. So, YouTube's still trying to figure out what to do with this channel, and I need your help. So please do that for me. If you have somebody in mind who likes camping, if you have somebody who likes antiquing artifacts, whatever, do me a favor. Please share it with them and ask them to subscribe. If you guys like the videos, if it's of value to you, liking the videos goes a long way in others finding them. All right? So, deep breath. I'm putting the channel in your hands. I'm not going to promote it anywhere. I'm not going to put it on Facebook, again, because I don't want to confuse YouTube. But if you'll do me a favor and you share it, put it on Instagram or whatever. I'm not on Instagram. I tried it. I tried figuring it out, and I don't get it. I guess it's past my generational understanding. Maybe I'll get back to it, especially once my kids get old enough to understand it. Okay, so we are almost at 600 subscribers. That's really good in a month, in my opinion. I think that's personally really good. Like, we didn't get 100 in a month, but we're over the threshold. We're over 500, and that's success to me. That's success. But the sooner this channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, and the sooner it gets to 4,000 hours, then the sooner this channel can monetize. And monetization is what's going to help push this channel forward, looking at artifacts and the things that we can do. I have a Patreon page. If you want to throw me some money, throw the channel some money on my Patreon page, it's always sincerely appreciated. And my patrons, they get exclusives. So if that's something they're interested in, then I'd appreciate the help, But to get to 1,000 subscribers, because that's the threshold, that's my goal. That's what I'm got my sights on right now, is to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to give away 3 items. 3 items as a drawing once I hit 1,000 subscribers. Okay? I'm going to, well, let me go get them. I'll be back. Okay, so if you are subscribed to the channel when I hit 1,000 subscribers, if you liked this video, if you like this current video, and you have commented on just one of my videos, okay, and you tell me what your favorite video is and why, then you get put in the drawing. So here's the rules. You subscribe, you like this video, and you comment, tell me what video is your favorite and why. You get put in a drawing, and the winner will receive 3 items. 3 items. Okay? The first item is a FID, which is going to be the subject of this Sunday's video. You're going to get a reproduction 6-inch ruler that I've made, which you might have remember seeing in my writing kit, my Civil War writing kit video. You're going to get a handmade reproduction 6-inch ruler, and you're going to get a mallet, or what this commonly called as a beetle. But these are really nice to use in woodworking for chisels, but you can also use it for hitting in stakes and things like that. So, made all 3 of these items: the mallet, the ruler, and the FID are all made from Ohio hardwoods. It's wood that I personally harvested. Okay, it's been dried out, everything. So if you win, you get these items. You're literally getting a piece of something that I've handled, I made, and well, it's American made. So there's that. So subscribe, like, and leave me a comment with what your favorite video was, or favorite video is, and explain why you like that video. That's going to give me insight. That's going to tell me, well, what went really well in that video, or what topic that video was appealing to you. And maybe I can use that information in my future videos, because I want to grow. You know, I'm a constant learner. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better creator on YouTube. I'm always trying to be a better teacher. Always trying to be a better human being. So I appreciate you sitting down, chatting with me. You know, a little fireside chat, if you will. Hope you've liked your coffee or beverage of choice. I appreciate you being on this journey with me. I've got big plans. I hope you continue to stay with me on this journey, and you like it as much as I enjoy trying to help you out, trying to benefit you. Because I do. I love teaching our history. I love handling artifacts, researching the artifacts, and sharing that kind of stuff with you. That's what got me into history to begin with. I hated social studies in school until some old man came to my class, had a bunch of artifacts, and we got to handle some of it and ask some questions about it, and that's what did it for me. That's why I went on to study history, and eventually that's why I became a teacher. So my hope is that you too get something out of this. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm going to see you Sunday. Have a great night. Take care.